Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about some of my favourite skincare at the moment. Some of these I think I may have already talked about them, but like a really long time ago. I actually can't remember the last time I did a favourites video for skincare specifically, so this will be very interesting. One of the new ones is from SIORIS. This is the Time is Running Out mist, and I talked about this in a fashion haul because I was sent this as one of the sponsored products from YesStyle, and honestly still really loving it. It's like the nicest mist. It makes the skin feel like lightly hydrated but not too much, and I really love putting this on like straight after a shower but before I've had time to do any of like the extra skincare stuff, so like as an interim step. So I've actually been really loving this one, even though it was sent for a review. I would probably purchase it again, maybe in like the different scent, you know, just for like a bit of variety in the life. The next one is one that I bought myself. This is a repeat favorite, I'm sure though. It is the Cosrx Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. I picked this up from YesStyle in maybe the last order that I had, because I found that my skin is just kind of like lacking something. Like it just needs a little bit more like moisture, but not a moisturizer. So like a lighter, more hydrating step, and this is fitting the bill so nicely. It's been ages since I used it and I love it so much, like just as much as when I did the last time that I used it. I do like to alternate my favorites though, so like you'll see a lot of like long-standing favorites, like the I'm From Ginseng Serum will come in like every so often because I'll go back to them rather than using them over and over again generally. So this one is really good. It definitely has bumped up in price since the last time I bought it though. One that's not quite a favourite, but it is another sponsored product that I do need to contractually talk about, is from the Skin House, and this is the Wrinkle Supreme Serum, reducing the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines. This one again was just one of the sponsored products that I was sent to me to talk about. It's actually quite nice, to be honest. I wouldn't call it a favourite, to be fair, but it kind of has like that little gel-like consistency and it smells really good. I don't know what it is about the smell, but it kind of just smells like I've been to a spa, sort of like clean or like green sort of smell, not fruity. And yeah, I really like it. It's lightly hydrating, it sinks in really well and it layers well, so I'll definitely be using all of this, but I don't know if it's a favorite just because it is such a new product. One that is not a new product is from PURITO. This is the Cica Barrier Sleeping Pack. I have been using this as a nighttime moisturizer for like the past two and a bit years. I was about to say 3, but it's not been quite that many. So I think I got my first one in 2021, used it all of 2021, then I got another one at the end of 2021 in the advent calendar. So I used that all of 2020. This is the 3rd year using this and I'm almost out. I have another moisturizer. I've got one of the Clear's moisturizers to go to afterwards, but I'll probably pick another one of these up afterwards because I love it so much. It's so moisturizing but like lightweight at the same time, and it's just so nice. I also use it in the morning as well if my skin is feeling really dry. A new favorite is from BeLab. This is the Matcha Hydrating Real Sunscreen SPF 50 PA++++. This one is so hydrating. I really wanted to pick up a hydrating sunscreen because the one that I was currently using is the Misha Soft Matte Finish Sunscreen, and that one is really good on the weekends when I'm not wearing makeup. But I do find that when I apply stuff over the top, it does pill a lot and it does make my skin feel a little bit dry. And I'm fine with that if it's like, you know, on the weekend where I don't really care about my skin as much. Still wear sunscreen, obviously, of course, but I'm not, you know, applying stuff over the top. This is so cheap, so moisturizing, so nice. It does have a slight white cast. It's not a problem for me. I'm very pale, so it is what it is. But if you have a deeper skin tone, it's one that I might want to avoid. I do find that the white cast disappears nicely when you rub it in, but again, I'm not the best person to test the white cast on sunscreens. But it is so hydrating, like so much so that when I take my makeup off at night, my skin still feels so nice and hydrating, and I really love it. And it was really inexpensive, so I will probably be purchasing this one again. It is quite small though. I think there's only 25, no, it's 50 mils. It just feels very small. This is a standard size. And then the last skincare favorite for my face is actually Vaseline. Using this at night, not when I'm using actives, but when I'm just moisturizing my skin and doing like more of that slugging method. It's so good. It's so cheap. It works so well. I use this on other parts of my body as well for a different kind of skin condition, and I was like, if it works off that skin condition, it's probably going to work off the rest of my face, and I have not looked back. It is Really excellent, honestly, and yeah, like I said, so cheap, just ridiculously cheap. Then I've got a few favorites for body skin, because body is, you know, you've also got skin everywhere. The first one is from Cerave. This is the SA Smoothing Cream for dry, rough, bumpy skin, 10% urea. This is so good for exfoliating skin, and if you're like me and you get the keratosis pilaris, which is the little like chicken skin that you get on your arms, and I get mine on my legs as well, this really helps for smoothing them out and moisturizing the skin. It's not one that you should be using every day, but one I use maybe like once or twice a week, if that, and it works so well. It is a little bit expensive and the tube could be bigger, it's 170 grams, but otherwise I really enjoy this and I think it works so well. The next ones that I've been using are like a combo of two things that are like the most strange things to be, you know, talking about on YouTube, but whatever. It's coconut oil and fatty cream. So like I said before, I have a skin condition that I was using Vaseline for. It needs to be like really highly moisturized. It's not a skin condition that I'm going to talk about on YouTube, but this is one of the things I was using for that skin condition. So Pam's is like the cheapest brand you can get in New Zealand, or probably almost the cheapest, if not the cheapest. And this is just standard coconut oil. There are no additives, so there's no sugars or sweeteners or smells. This one doesn't actually smell a hell of a lot like coconut, which is really odd. I thought it would, but it doesn't. But it's no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives, 100% pure refined coconut oil, and it's vegan. Anyway, I jump out of the shower, and before my skin dries entirely, I slather myself in coconut oil once or twice a week. And because you obviously don't want to be like oily, I follow it up with this body butter, which is fatty cream. It's just called fatty cream by Topiderm, which is a prescribed thing. So I really hope that I've been covering up my full-on details on the side there. If not, you'll have some really beautiful square boxes. This is for ultra dry skin. It's got a moisturizing intensity of 4 out of 5. It's really highly moisturizing, but it's basically just like a standard cream that smells like, doesn't smell like anything. It just smells like cream base. And yeah, you just put that on top, and it helps the oil kind of like sink in and spread out a little bit more without using too much oil. And I cannot tell you how good my skin feels. That combination, like not every day, like once or twice a week, definitely twice a week. Usually I do this one when I wash my hair. So I don't know, my whole body is like getting clean at once, I guess. And it's literally like this, my skin is the nicest it has ever felt, ever. I think it looks nice as well. Like I don't do it in the morning, I moisturize at night. Anyway. And then the lucky last favorite is the one that you just need to, sometimes you just need to smell good. Again, not a new favorite. Salda's Janiero Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. This smells so nice. But you know, I do feel like it's a very overwhelming smell. I do feel like if I wear this all over my body, I stink of the perfume rather than smell fragrantly and lightly and subtly like the perfume, you know? I actually did have the perfume with this for a while, but I ended up selling it because it was the same sort of deal. It was just too much. Like I like the smell, but I like to subtly, like I like to walk past someone and they're like, something smells really nice. Not like, oh my god, that girl smells really good, but like you can smell her from a mile away. Like you can smell her walking into the room before she even opens the door. Too much for me. I'm also just sensitive to scent, so yeah. But I like to put this, a tiny amount of this, on your elbow crease and behind your knees. And I don't know what it is, because I guess you kind of like move these parts of your body quite often. It just makes the smell really nice, and so I get the nice smell without feeling like I stink of the smell, and this lasts a long time because it's very expensive. So that is my little life hack basically. Like I put this on in the mornings, right? So I moisturize my entire body at night after I shower, because I'm a nighttime shower, and then yeah, put a little bit of the Sol de Janeiro on in the morning along with perfume, which is usually like honey or vanilla scented anyway, and I smell subtly nice throughout the day. So those are all my favorites for this month, or maybe this quarter. I don't even know the last time I did them, but I was thinking about how much I liked some of the products, specifically this duo, like specifically this, and I was like, I want to talk about it, so I gathered the rest of my favorites to do this. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!